Namaste. I'm Alakananda Ma, Ayurvedic doctor and principal of Alandi Ayurveda Gurukula, a unique apprenticeship-style Ayurveda school in Boulder, Colorado. Well, it's been a beautiful October day, a bit too beautiful for the time of year, indications of climate change, but we had a lovely time going out to Munson Farms, our annual pilgrimage to get a stock of winter squash to feed the students all kinds of delicious recipes. We have a stuffed baked delicata squash coming up. We have an Indian squash puree and many other wonderful recipes. So today, continuing our series on dinacharya or daily routines, after you've got up and done your self-assessment and used the toilet and washed your face, it's time to pay attention to the hygiene of your mouth and nose. In the Ayurvedic text, they do recommend brushing the teeth with a twig. How we used to love that when we were wandering ascetics in India. We tried to sleep at night under a neem tree. The neem tree keeps away the mosquitoes, provides shelter and shade, and your fresh toothbrush ready for you in the morning. Just break off a neem twig, chew it a little bit till it becomes a nice soft brush, and brush your teeth. Deliciously bitter. Nowadays, it's hard to get a fresh neem twig. What we typically do use a toothbrush, and you might want to choose a nice Ayurvedic toothpaste, like I use the Auramir toothpaste with neem and other wonderful Ayurvedic herbs. And then we do our mouth rinse. Now, the next step is oil pulling. I know it's quite in vogue now to do oil pulling, and people often suggest coconut oil. Actually, the ancient Ayurvedic texts recommend sesame oil, full of antioxidants, full of phytoestrogens to nourish your gums and your teeth. So either way, you could use coconut oil if you want, but sesame oil is highly recommended. And you can also use sunflower oil. And you can get from your Ayurvedic practitioner a medicated oil for oil pulling that's preferable if you have any oral or dental issues like receding gums and so on. So you can do the oil pulling. There's two methods to do the oil pulling. You can fill your mouth completely full with the oil and just hold it for as long as you can. It'll gradually, your saliva will also get mixed in with the oil. And when you're done holding it, you can spit it out. The other method is to fill your mouth half full with the oil. When you do that, you can swoosh it. You can roll it around in your mouth, making sure it really, until it really gets mixed with saliva. Do it as long as you can. If you have time to do it for 20 minutes, or if you want to hold it in your mouth throughout your shower, those can be good methods. Because of our indoor plumbing situation, it's best not to spit it out down the sink. You can spit it into a little cup and put it in the compost. That's safer for your plumbing. I like to refresh my mouth after the oil pulling by mixing a drop or two of tea tree oil in some water and doing another swoosh that kind of gets the oiliness out of my mouth. After you've done the oil pulling, you can do a chewing practice to strengthen your teeth. You can chew a handful of unhulled sesame seeds. You don't need to swallow them. You're not really ready for the eating stage yet, but you can have a good chew, and then you can also spit those out. Another chew you can do is a dry date, not a soft, gooey medjool date, but a nice, really dry date that you can use for chewing practice. Dates are really nice for chewing practice because they actually contain natural fluoride to strengthen your teeth. So clean your teeth. Nowadays, we do tend to use a toothbrush. You can use an Ayurvedic toothpaste, like from Oromir. I'm not getting any promotion money from anyone, but that's what I use. I like neem in my toothpaste. So any good neem toothpaste. Rinse your mouth. After then, you can do the oil pulling with sesame oil, with the full mouth or the half full mouth. Hold it as long as you can, get it mixed with your saliva. If you want to refresh your mouth from the oil, I like a drop of tea tree oil in water. Then you can do the chewing practice. After the mouth, then we do the nasya or nose drops. Now, nose drops are very particular. You want to have the right nose drops for you. And nose drops not only are going to cleanse and nourish your nose, it's a cleansing for your whole head and a nourishment for your whole brain. So depending what your issues are, you might need nose drops to help with chronic sinus problems or with allergies. You might need nose drops to help with brain, with forgetting things, help you to remember things better. You might need nose drops to help with headache problems, nose drops to calm vata, to calm pitta, to calm kapha. So you want to check in at clinic and make sure that you have the right nose drops for you. So that's the mouth and nose routine. Brush, rinse, swoosh or oil pulling. There may be a refreshing swoosh. After that, chewing, nose drops. Now your mouth and nose are going to be all happy. So I make these videos so you and your loved ones can be empowered in your well-being and enjoy the best health possible. If you've ever thought you'd like to learn more about healing with Ayurveda for yourself and others, I'd love to talk to you about our Master Ayurvedic Practitioner Program. And you can contact us via our website in the description to get more information. That's it for this week. See you all next week. Don't forget to click the like button and to also to share this video on your social media so others can benefit as well. See you next week. Namaste.